I'm going to give you a brief unveiling of our new product. Then we'll have some demos available so you can dig a little deeper. And then later in the evening, we're going to have someone from Facebook come in and chat with you guys as well.
Thanks, no pressure right here. I knew this was going to be a really high-class event, so I dressed up for the occasion. Hope you guys are okay with that. I don't want to show anybody else up. It has been a pleasure working with Victoria and Alain, and really just, I think it used to be something where they were happy to have me involved, and now I really am happy to have them involved. And I get to wear their t-shirts and brag about them all the time, which is great for me. Probably one of the more notable ways I think to tell how Wildfire is doing is I think I've made introductions to Victoria on 3 other continents in the last 6 months, in Japan, Brazil, and the UK. So I've been quite impressed with the progress that Wildfire has been making, and I think no secret that social media marketing and campaigns are growing, not just in the US, but really all over the world. And so what's really been tremendous is that Facebook has become a platform not just in the US and not even in just English-speaking countries, but really 700 million people around the world, and probably on its way to 1 billion quite quickly. Along with that, I think we've been seeing a number of companies, large and small, start to adopt social media marketing campaigns. So originally, Wildfire was maybe more positioned in the small business self-service market, but I think more and more we've seen adoption in the corporate sector. There's a conference we run called Smash Summit that talks about online media platforms, and a lot of the audience is startups, but more and more you're seeing corporate entities dive in, and real budgets being set aside for social media spend. So that's been a tremendous, great kind of opportunity to invest into and see other companies go into, but I think it's just been a real pleasure seeing that Wildfire has grown really from 4 people and then 7 people when we first got involved, and now over 120. So hopefully that continues, and really want to wish you guys all the best in that endeavor. Maybe one of the other things to really talk about, I think, is not often highlighted, but I think an example of Victoria as a founder who's also a woman, and not to point that out too much because I don't want to make a big deal about that, but just, a couple of unusual things is, as a couple, they've been successful, and she as a woman founder has been tremendously successful. We are really proud of that fact, and proud of her and Alain, and want to see more of that, not just in the Bay Area, but around the world as well. So that's maybe not the story tonight, but I think something that we're proud to be a part of, and hopefully sets an example for other folks around the world. I think I will kind of leave it with that right now, and love to see kind of the product reveal. So hopefully we'll find out more about that in just a few minutes. Thanks, Alain and Victoria, for letting us be part of the story.
Thanks for taking a chance on us at the beginning.
You guys actually hear if I just talk?
Yeah.
How are you, I will be the person who has I can just do it. I can just do it, yeah. Yeah. So what I was going to do is, I know a lot of you know Wildfire, so I'm going to keep it pretty brief in terms of what does Wildfire do. But I'll go through a little bit, sort of who is Wildfire, and then jump into giving you, like I said, a little more information about this new product that we're going to be officially releasing. In fact, we've had a lot of clients using it as beta clients already. And so Wildfire is, so we're a social media marketing software company. We're not an agency, but we do give a lot of advice and support to our clients. What we've created is a suite of tools that really help companies to grow, engage, and monetize their audience through social media. Facebook, Twitter, websites, Facebook Connect, YouTube, and other channels. And our goal always has been to create tools that are really, truly self-service, easy to use, and that deliver measurable, tangible results. So with our new product, you'll see we spend a lot of time on both of those goals as well. So So very briefly, we started the company back in 2008. Actually, the reason for the company is that Alan and I used to own an adventure travel company. We were looking to market that company on Facebook. We thought, hey, let's give away a trip. That would be a great way to get people to become fans of our Facebook page. But then we discovered that to run a giveaway or sweepstakes on Facebook is actually quite a challenge. We have to build an application to do that, and so we thought, gosh, if we have that problem, lots of companies will have that problem. Let's create an application that would enable companies to run initially just sweepstakes on Facebook. That's all it was. We got this great early traction, which made us really broaden the vision, and it's grown really well since then. One of the big milestones for us towards the end of 2008 actually is that we applied for the Facebook Fund. And after a bunch of different processes through the selection process, we were one of 5 companies that were named winners of the Facebook Fund, which was hugely important to us. It was the beginning of what's been a really wonderful and important relationship with Facebook. Fast forward, we actually came out with sort of our last big release of a product like we're doing now was in August of 2009 when we took our expanded platform that started as just sweepstakes, moved into a whole platform for running lots of different campaigns on Facebook. That was in August 2009. Within the first month of launching that product, we had hundreds of customers, we'd reached profitability, and it's really ramped up from there. So we now have thousands of clients, we've run over 100,000 campaigns. Like I said, we've got a pretty big team now, we've got offices in 5 different places, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, and London. So it's been a great growth curve from there, and we're certainly expecting it to continue that way. And as I said, I can't really go through this without mentioning Facebook. Our company wouldn't even exist without Facebook because they created a need. And it's not just Facebook that our products are used for, but there's no doubting that Facebook is a hugely important part of the whole social media marketing ecosystem. In addition to FIFA, we run lots of campaigns for Facebook. We work really closely with their sales team. We're a preferred developer, so super grateful for that wonderful support that they've given to us and obviously the others in the ecosystem as well. And in terms of clients, this is just a sampling of the many thousands of clients that we work with, but it's been pretty fun for us to see the huge range of clients we've worked with. Everything from entertainment to retail to auto industry, across the entire board. At the small business level, we've seen all kinds of different companies. And I believe the other day I heard we even had an undertaker running a campaign, so we knew. And so jumping now into sort of this new product, what we've really thought about when we were building this product is answering 3 problems, or solving 3 problems that we hear from companies. First is that social media is just really complicated. There's so many tools, there's so many things you can do, that we really thought about how can we tie it all together so that companies have everything they need at their fingertips, and so social media is not so complex. The other thing is marketers are really craving results, and I think we're hearing this more and more. They really want data, they want analytics, they want to measure how well they're doing. I think Wildfire has always done really well in this area. We've at the end of the day, we've helped companies grow their audience, generate leads, distribute coupons, drive engagement, things that can be very easily measured. But we certainly continue to think along those lines. And then the third thing is, we hear a lot from our clients, they'll run a campaign with Wildfire, and then, please feel free to come in as you learn. They'll run a campaign with Wildfire, and then they won't know how to react. They don't know whether it's done well or not, because it's sort of tough in the industry, it's such a new industry. How do you know what is success and what is not success? So another part of what we've been working on with the new platform is really around benchmarking and helping companies to understand how well they're doing relative to others in their space and in their industry. And so what we're coming out with is a complete suite for companies' social media marketing needs. So we've really thought about what are all the different things that you need to be successful in social media marketing. Let's put that into one platform with really easy tools. You don't need training, so that companies have at their fingertips everything they need. And this is this is a big undertaking for us. We've had, I would say, definitely the majority of our engineering team, really the vast majority of our engineering team, which is a pretty big team now, working on this for a long time now. So it's relative to what you've known Wildfire for, this is a pretty big augmentation of our capabilities. And it really breaks down into 4 main products that are all part of one comprehensive suite. Beginning with our promotion builder, which is what you know us for, so that will continue to be a really fundamental part of the product suite. But we're adding 3 new things, which I'll go into in more depth in a minute. But the first of which is a page management solution. So this is everything from being able to really launch in a very easy way, super engaging Facebook fan page, landing pages, but also you can put these landing pages wherever you like. And measure how well they're doing, manage them across different pages, across different properties. The third product, which we jump over to Messenger, is a product that really helps you handle everything to do with your messaging across social media. So keeping track of what your fans and followers are saying about you, being able to respond to them in a really timely way, and also being able to schedule messages. That's the Messenger product is focused on. And the final piece that ties it all together is our dashboard, which is showing you everything from not only how you're performing in social media, how all your properties are performing, but also how you're performing relative to your competitors, which I think is actually a very unique functionality that companies are going to be really excited to have. So that's it. I'll quickly go through this part because you're probably most of you are familiar with Promotion Builder. We're really proud of this product though. Well over 100,000 campaigns have been run using our Promotion Builder product. And for those who don't know, it's a really, really easy, scalable way for companies to create different kinds of promotions, whether it's a user-generated photo contest, video contest, essay contest, sweepstakes, giveaway, coupon, group deal, instant win. There's all kinds of campaign formats that you can literally create an account with Wildfire, choose what you want to run, and set up these campaigns in a matter of minutes. There's a screenshot of you choose the kind of campaign you want to run, and then you put into a simple wizard. I mean, through this product, we've helped companies grow and engage literally tens, if not hundreds of millions of fans. So it's really been pretty foundational to a lot of companies in their social media strategy. And the great thing is that although at the end of the day you're creating a templatized kind of a product using our technology, you can end up with campaigns that look vastly different. So we have a lot of creative flexibility there. So that's our Promotion Builder product. Our Page Manager product, we're really excited about. This is a product that will enable you to really easily create very engaging social landing pages, tabs on Facebook. And the way we think about how this compares from a goal standpoint to Promotion Builder, this will really help you create the content that people can see when they happen to come to your fan page. Let's say you want to have a welcome tab. Let's say you want to have a product tab where you vary the product on a seasonal basis. You show new products that are coming in. Maybe you want to have an events tab and show different events that are coming in. This product makes it really, really easy to do that. And I think this is really important because one of the mistakes that we see companies making is that they'll spend a lot of money, a lot of time creating their initial welcome page on their fan page, and then they have no plan for how to change that and how to update that. And then they come back and say, why does nobody ever go back to my fan pages? Well, you never changed it. So the idea behind this is to make it really easy so companies can update their content on a regular basis and keep their fans engaged. Now the Promotion Builder fits into this because once you've got your content, then you've still got to grow your audience and engage your audience, and that's where promotions are really, really critical. And so the Page Manager product, the way it works is effectively what we've created 2 options for companies. So there's the company that really wants to get something up and running very quickly. They don't have designers. And so what we've actually created is a gallery of different kind of templates that they can go in. Maybe it's a product display page that they're looking for. So there's templates for them to choose from. Maybe it's a welcome tab, events, it's a countdown to something. There's all sorts of different formats that they can choose from, and it's very plug and play. You don't need to have designers to do that. For companies though that are looking for lots of creative flexibility, they have designers in-house, they really want to create whatever they want, then they can actually come up with their own templates. And this provides super robust flexibility in terms of what you can create and what you can build. In fact, we just spoke to an agency yesterday that's been using our product, and they shared with us that they've pretty thoroughly tested and looked at a lot of different players in our market, and what they said is they've been really blown away by the robustness of the product and the variety of things that they can do. So we're really excited about that, but I've really thought about the different use cases. You want to get something up and running right away, use a template. You want to really, you're an agency, you want to make it really creative, then we have a great flexibility. And what we've created to go into these templates is a bunch of different, what we're calling plugins. They're like applications that you can then put into your template that really help to drive engagement. So whether it's a poll or a video or a photo gallery, or we have some cool plugins around revealing things after you hit a certain number of hands or after a certain period of time, all sorts of things, and we will continue to build on this that you can then put into your landing pages to create all sorts of different content to represent your brand and to get people coming back. And so actually we've had, pretty excited that we've already had some pretty nice clients using this product. So these are beta clients, but they've already done some pretty cool things with it. One of which is Lady Gaga, who used our new platform to run her launch of her latest album. So you can see here, it's not super clear, but a screenshot of what was created using our new page manager product. And we've certainly been able to test the robustness of the product, because Lady Gaga has 37 million fans, so it doesn't get much better than that. So really, really excited. And what was interesting about this campaign is it was conceived of and launched within less than a week. So that's how easily you can get these things up and running versus, you know, a month or several weeks of planning and ends, you know, and then it breaks. And so this is a great example of how quickly this can get pages up and running. And the other user of our product that we're really, really excited about is that Facebook themselves, Facebook's marketing team, is actually using our product for to manage a number of their fan pages. I mean, Facebook's consumer marketing team at the end of the day has very similar challenges to what a lot of people in this room have and a lot of our clients have, which is they've got different pages, they've got to keep updating content, they've got to engage people, and so Facebook's chosen to use our platform to manage a lot of their different pages, which we're really excited about. So that's the page manager product. We have our messenger product, which is really all about how do you, so you've created your great pages on Facebook and you're changing them regularly, you're running your promotions to build up your audience, but now a key part of your social media is how do you keep engaging that audience through messaging. And so this product is designed to make that really simple and scalable and to help you with the workflow of who responds to what. So it consists of two parts. So the first is really your social inbox. So here you can see, you can choose to see all the messages that are coming in to your Facebook fan pages or to your Twitter accounts, or you can break it down based on specific categories. So maybe you're a business that has a bunch of fan pages that are targeting Europe, so you could choose to define, I just want to see all the messages that are coming into my European properties, for example. And you can reply very quickly right here. Different things like assigning who responds to what are all part of the concept of this product, which is really to have one place where you can handle all your messaging along with everything else that you need for social media marketing. And then the other part here is that you can actually use the product also to schedule messages. So, you know, maybe you've got some news coming out across all your fan pages and it just happens to be Saturday at 6 a.m. Instead of having to go in there and change everything, you can schedule it and define which pages does it go out to. Does it go out to all your European pages, all your pages? You can slice and dice that in whatever way you want. And so that's really helping companies to just streamline that whole process of messaging. And then the final part that really ties this all together is your dashboard and your analytics for your social media suite. So here, the first thing you do when you log into the product is you've got your dashboard, and here you can see not only how you're performing across your different properties, and how are your campaigns performing. But you can also see, as I mentioned before, how you're comparing relative to your competitors. So before I get ahead of myself, here's a screenshot of where you can see at a glance all the campaigns you're running, how well are they doing, is there any action items on them. You can see at a glance how well your properties are doing. But then you can also dig deeper to see how do you compare against whatever competitors you want to define. You can see how you compare against them in terms of fan growth, follower growth, engagement, so number of likes, number of comments, posts on Facebook and Twitter, check-ins, so really across a whole bunch of different metrics. You can see on a daily basis how you're comparing against others in your space. And we actually pull data from over 30 million different fan pages and Twitter accounts. So there's a really, really good chance you can pick any of your competitors and we will be helping you to track information about them. Which I think is pretty unique functionality and something that will really help a lot of marketers to understand how well they're doing. I think also the screenshot here, just obviously from your dashboard, then you can then dig in deeper into the analytics. So here we're seeing our campaign analytics. You can obviously see how many visits, how many leads. You can look at the viral spread, so how many people posted a news feed, invited their friends, how many of those people engaged with the campaign. So everything you need to dig deeper from the dashboard, you can get much more robust analytics. That's the sort of the highlight of the product. Happy to give demos, and then obviously if anyone's interested in having a demo from one of our team, we can set up a go-to meeting or have you come and meet us in person. Happy to do that, of course. But just in summary, I mean, like I said, this is we've been working long and hard on this. I think at the end of the day, we're continuing to work on it. There's still an awful lot that we want to do. But early reports that we're hearing from clients, they're really, really excited about the way we've designed this, the kind of functionality, the ease of use, but also a lot of creative flexibility. And the things we've really tried to focus on, we always try to focus on with our company, is that ease of use, the proven results, so that at the end of the day you've actually got measurable data that says how you're performing in social media. And then the final thing, which is product related but goes much more beyond our product, is just trying to provide a great customer experience. So something that we focus on a lot at Wildfire is just every time anyone has a touch point with us, we really want you to feel like you've been taken care of, that you're talking to someone who's very, very knowledgeable, and just all around that people feel like it's a great experience to deal with Wildfire. So that's what I wanted to present to you. Obviously happy to answer any questions if you have them either now or later. I think the plan now is just to break, grab another drink, have a look at the demo if you like, and then a little bit later, if he's able to make it, we should have Javier joining us from Facebook. He actually just got a big new promotion, so things are a little bit crazy for him. But if he makes it, or he may have one of his colleagues come in, then we'll gather around again. Cool. Anyone have any questions?
Does it feel to run a really big company?
It feels great. Yeah, it feels great to have a really awesome team, but a little jet lag at the moment. Dave and I are actually just in the UK last week, so but I can't talk about travel because Dave travels more than anyone I know. Cool. All right. Well, if you've no questions, obviously there's a lot of Wildfire team members you can ask. Otherwise, grab a drink. Thanks for your time.